We're live. Shit. Ah, yes, I'm ready. 4 people in the room. Wallop. I'm just going to pop to the loo. I'm going to play you a track. It's owned by us, and it's an absolute belter. It's going to be on a couple of times. So we made a hip-hop track a few years ago called Keep Your Chin Up, which we all need to do in these interesting times. And this is the remix by my buddy Russ Chimes, who made the original track. And now he's just made this other insane one, which came out on the single, which you can download on iTunes. Rock and roll. I'll be right back. What's up, Mersey Media? You! Hazarby Music, yo. What's up? Let's party. What's up? It's such a beautiful evening. You can see all my screens. This is super matrixy. I'm going to lose the shades. They're super crap.
Okay, all biz.
Radical. So what are we on?
Total.
Is that the race so far? Okay, this is so sick already. Nick Waring, what up? Can you hear me over this music? That's my first question to you while we're doing a little test. Rick Exley's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. This is very cool. He's having a beer.
Yeah.
Okay, you can. That's perfect.
I'm just getting details.
Sick. Thank you, Mersey Media. Mersey Media. There we go. Sick. Such a banger, this track. Like, perfect for Fridays. What a beautiful day today. We've been down the beach with the kids. We dwelled on the sand. Actually dwelled. We didn't keep moving. We weren't exercising. We just dwelled. And there were a few people around within eye shot and earshot. And, we were very sensible. But it was wonderful, just dwelling. We threw some stones, we ran in the sand dunes, tripped up the kids a lot, which is really fun. It's great tripping up the kids and pushing them into the sand. That's great. I actually got a cracking photo of my daughter, which I'm going to show you. They were running down these sand dunes, just trying to leap off these little ledges. And on iPhone, you can do that camera burst thing. And oh my goodness. This is an absolute walloper. Where is it? Yes. You've got to see her face. So, right, here we go. Done. Keep everything. So here's my daughter about to take a humongous tumble. Just look at the face. Zoom in onto the face. And then let's do a little select on that bad boy. Where's she gone? Here she is. Yeah, she does quite a good stack here, which is quite fun. You can see this very well. There she is, coming down. Wallop, wallop, wallop. Boff! It's fun watching your kids fall over. Love that. I saw a thing, Monzo Bank put up a tweet the other day saying, what have you learnt to cook that's new? What's the newest thing you've cooked? And I said the kids, yeah, they work well, 180 degrees or 110 degrees, low and slow, and they come out, and their elbows are all crispy, and you can pick them off. Burnt ends. Love burnt end. So we're good. We've got 63 dudes in the house already. This is really cool, and it's only 7:35. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming already. We spent a lot of time and money preparing this event. We've worked with screen printers. We've worked with digital printers. We work with global printing houses who've got offices all over the world in order to bring you the banner of destiny. So the whole point of this quiz is to A, get educated, because we're all thick. B, egg. C, donate to the NHS charities, because that's what we've got to do during these troubled times. Enough of the troubled times. This is it. This is what's happening now, okay? When stuff changes, we just get back into the rhythm. So no more troubled times, unexpected times, unprecedented times. Forget the president, okay? It's rubbish. Let's just get straight into donating. First of all, when we first actually started this, we had a target of £1,000. And I'm just going to do a very quick pause, one moment. Can someone let me know whether I can just play loads of music, or are we going to get banged up in some kind of Bangkok prison if we play Snoop Dogg? I don't know. But yeah, so we had a target of, can you give a big one to Jan and Abby? I don't know if I can. I don't know if is that legal? Maybe a big up. I'll give you a big up, Jan and Abby. Big up. You! Let me give you a big one. That'd be terrible. Yeah, so our target, we had a target of £1,000, and ladies and gentlemen, we are now already on £1,270, and it's only 19:37 on Friday night. You! It's very cool. Play anything. Is that right, Nick? Are you just trying to get me sued here? Should we just do it? Oh, do we get shut down? Rick Astley. Oh, actually, we're on 1,385. Thank you, Ashley McVicar. McVicari. McVicaria. Very, very cool. Any fellow Bournemouth peeps in the house? There's quite a few Bournemouth people in the house. Oh God, what have I done? Nope, everything's fine. Minimizing Windows accidentally. Let's put this song back on. I'm just going to play you our rap track. For the hell of it. The original, the OG. This is kind of a bit weird, to be honest, but at least we know it's legal, and everyone has to be legal these days. Right, so who have we got? What have we got going on? Explain the Just Giving NHS link for people who have never used it. Right, okay. If you've just arrived, ladies and gentlemen, the whole point of us doing this little quiz tonight is so that we can raise some money for the NHS charities who are doing an insane job at the moment. And if you want to donate, it's very easy. Rather than giving you some big, fat, filthy link, what we need to do, I'm just going to turn this music off. I can't stand the sound of my own voice. This is ridiculous. Can I just borrow this mouse tool? I mix it silky smooth with my sister Sue's something. Yeah, so if you want to donate, this is how you do it. Just go onto Google or Yahoo or Lycos. Can you put in the comments box your favorite old school search engine, aside from Netscape Navigator? Go on there, type in Jimmy's Iced Coffee, NHS, and Just Giving. The first thing that pops up is a website. Click on that, and then donate. I mean, you can chuck in £1 if you want, but come on, let's get a bit cashy on this. Let's get real heavy on the cash, and let's see how much we can donate. We've already raised, as this legend let us know. Oh, blimey, is it there already? Ashley McVicker told us we're already on 1,385. We've done 1,385 and we haven't even asked a single question yet. I mean, you! That's very, very cool. So that's how you go and donate, put in all of your details and all that kind of stuff. If you have just joined us, by the way, 95 people in the house, nearly a 100. Sick. If you have just joined us and you want to log in, 1,395, this is banging. If you want to comment, just log in. Use your Gmail account, your Google Mail account, your Google Mail account, your Alphabet account, or some other kind of guy. Harry's in the house. Harry, we love you. We've got some of our crew in the house, ladies and gentlemen. This is very, very cool. This is our first ever club quiz, and we're so glad you guys are here. We've got 100 people in the house. 102. Cool, blimey, this is getting quite hectic. I'd like to introduce you to my wife, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sophie Anna Krieg, and I'm going to drag her in on the chair. Yeah, got it! You'd have to go that quickly.
Oh, okay.
Come on. So this is my wife, Sophie. She is the most incredible woman in the entire history of the world, and mother to our two rat bag awesome children who are in bed.
Watching Frozen 2.
They're watching Frozen 2. The most annoying film I think I've ever seen in my life. I went to the cinema to go and watch it, and
you loved it.
Well, I was just on WhatsApp and nearly fell asleep because we were in those like recliner lounge seats, which was just the best. But you kept on being woken up by this crazy, really annoying voice. But it was beautiful. I loved it. So Soph's going to be here helping, prompting, just being the eternal legend that she is.
I'm so good on the computer.
Well, you know, I'm really good on the computer. A big shout out to Luke, our operations director, who is also head of IT at Jimmy's, and he's helped us set this whole thing up, which is very, very kind. Here's a new product that we've launched. It's Jimmy's iced beer, and it's fantastic. It's got these really nice coffee, milky notes to it, which is very good. Actually, I need to put a coffee cola in the freezer. In case you haven't seen one of these bad boys. We just launched this. Look at this. Look at the state of that.
Broly's in the house.
Hi from Maya and Brolly. What's up, Maya and Brolly? This is
and Evie and Casey.
Exactly how cola should have always tasted, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly it. This stuff just launched. It's in all the pubs in England that are now shut. So you can't get your hands on any unless you go onto our web shop. I'm not going to be a big salesman, but if you go to jimmysicedcoffee.com/shop, you'll be able to find our stuff, and you can buy these 4-pack minimum, super sick, £8, plus packaging and postage, £3. So you're looking at the best part of like 50 sheets. That's that, which is very, very exciting. We're going to have a little look at some of these comments that have just come in. Sam Plank, yeah, lightweight, baby! Our kids are not going to sleep for toffee tonight.
And this one.
And Casey and Evie, how are you guys doing?
Yeah.
What's on? Casey and Evie, not many people know this, but Casey and Evie are only young, and I'm afraid it's your bedtime. And although I'm not Joe Wicks, or what's that hot guy that did the bedtime story that you love?
Oh, God. Taboo guy.
Who's the guy from Taboo that everyone loves? Tom Hardy.
Oh.
Yeah, oh my God. Did anyone see him read the kids' bedtime story?
Dreamy.
Oh my God. Yeah, so for any children in the house that do need to go to bed, we're going to read you a good night story. So here goes. Donate. Donate, dudes. Once upon a time, if you search on Google, you'll find a Jimmy's Iced Coffee, NHS, and Just Giving. He went to the page and donated £1,000. The end. Now go to bed, okay? Get upstairs, go to bed. Gavin F, free hat on Insta. Free hat? What do you mean? What does this mean?
No, you gave him a free hat.
Oh, we gave you a free hat on Insta. Yes. Where is this guy? Let's find him.
He's up here.
Jimmy, you are a legend. You gave me a free hat once from an Instacomp. Gavin, you're the legend, man. This is sick. How many have we got in the house? 104. Oh my God, 140 people. 140,000 people. I don't know if you guys know how many people are watching this right now, but oh, it's dropped off already. 137. God, it must be really boring. Oh, 142. Yeah, back in the game, baby. Must have froze. This is cool. Right, who else are we going to be saying hi to? Lost at Sea. What's up, Ollie? Ahoy, Jimmy and Soph. Let's do this. Hope you're having a cracking cold bev to enjoy. We are. Jimmy's Ice Beer. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got our next update on where we're at. Can we have a drum roll, please?
Oh, Hugo. Sexy Butcher or Tom Hardy?
Oh, Sexy Butcher.
Oh, no, Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy any day.
Our latest total so far, and we haven't even touched the sides, is £1,410. Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you, Rick. Thank you very much indeed. Beth Miller. Beth Miller, it's your bro Adam's birthday today. I'm going to sing it to you in Arabic because I grew up there and it's the only thing I learned in Arabic apart from some swear words. A couple of other bits. So, Salah helwa ya gami, Salah helwa ya gami, Salah helwa adami, Salah helwa ya gami, Adam. Happy birthday, Adam. How old are you today, Adam? Hey, and that's from Mummy, Daddy, Ian, Paul, Philip, Janine, and Mark. Cheers. John Williams. Now, John Williams is one of my favourite people in the world. He's online. He's a total legend. He rules. My sister's in the house. Yallah. Yallah, yallah. Quite a lot of Arabic roots coming through today. Nick Waring and Steph, can you actually find out whether we can play music legally? We've got like 14 minutes where we could actually dance. So if we can, that'd be amazing. Obviously, well prepared for this quiz. Had nothing else to do but build things in the garden. We've built basically like a mini Tough Mudder course for the kids in the garden, which has been good. And we've been lying tools around like saws, reciprocating saws, weird, and things for the kids to skip over, which has been really, really fun. Cariad Fiddy, my family are so confused about what this is YouTube. My mum thinks you're a weird guy. This is brilliant. I wouldn't expect anything less. Thanks so much for the comments. Shout out Nyla, Kip's mate. What's up, Nyla? You. This is cool. Cariad, this is YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's been around for quite a few years. I think maybe even since pre-2000, might have been around since 99. John Williams, your kids need to go to bed. Who cares? Bang out the tunes. I'll see you in prison, Vince. Hey? B, tell my damn kid. There are lots of adults out there at the moment that want their kids to go to bed. For those who have just joined us, we are going to chuck in another track, which is our dance track by the legend that is Russ Chimes. I don't know if Russ Chimes is actually in the house tonight. He could be in there. No, we can't. Copyright. Okay. So our head of marketing, Gwen Stefani, or Gwen Stefani, or Steph Morris, as she's called, total hero, by the way, has just checked and we're not allowed to play things like Snoop, Britney Spears, Blue, all these incredible bands. So yeah, that's how that works. Shirt. Thanks, G. Love my shirt too. Very, very proud. If you guys haven't donated yet, we've got another 12 minutes before we kick off the quiz. Then we're going to lay out the rules, and then we're going to get busy. We've got 174 people in the house. Thank you all so much for joining. You are in my house. My name is Jim. This is my lounge. And we're here to do a rad little quiz. It's going to be 50 questions. It's going to be 10 sections of 5 questions each. So we haven't got 10 questions on geography, 10 questions on bacon. We've got 5 questions on bacon. It's actually egg. What have we got? Live rendition.
Lyrics.
Oh, Dan, you really put me on the spot there, babe. You do a cheeky thing. You're fired.
Well, it's plank.
That's plank. Oh, sorry. Plank.
I'm plank.
Yo, Joe, Jimbo, the Josh's World. What's on? How is life? Oh, God. Cut my thing. Push. Your beard is looking small and malnourished. When are you getting that bad boy back to full strength? Do you know what? I kind of I messed up a bit with the razor. I had it on like 5 or 6 doing the whole thing, and then I took it off just to do a couple of bits, and then went for another bit and took a big chunk out. So I kind of messed the whole thing up. So I've kind of just gone. I've deadheaded. I've gone back to the beginning to let it re-flourish, and then let it fully hang. And then what I'll do is I'll grow it so much that I'll attach it down there, and then it'll just be this like hairy waterfall all the way down. Yes, Kirsty Schwartz is in the house. Girls are in bed. It's party time. 2 glasses of red wine. Yes. Graham Baldwin, give a shout out to December 19. December 19, man. If you guys are an SME, a small to medium sized enterprise business, and you guys want to do outdoor advertising or any kind of like digital stuff that's outdoor, blah, 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 printed, digital, whatever, then you need to go to December 19. They're run basically by the coolest dudes who've helped us since the beginning, with all of our tube ads, all of our outdoor stuff. And it's just run by a bunch of absolute legends. They've supported us all the way. We've supported them. And they're just a really cool bunch of dudes. So if you are in biz and you want to get advertising out there to drive your revenues harder than you can possibly imagine, get your margin up, get your sales in, get your P&L looking sexy, and then it's done. Those guys are the bomb. What's this? Mark Reed. Yes, Tough Mudder crew are in the house. And right now, with your massive shout out to the NHS and getting donated, boys and girls. Tough Mudder. We've done loads of stuff with Tough Mudder. Oh my God, if you haven't done a Tough Mudder, it's the most ridiculous thing in the entire world. I picked up about 8 of our buddies once, all from their houses. Their other halves knew that I was picking them up. They didn't know. So it's like early in the morning on a Saturday, went outside, papped on the horn, and they were like, open the curtains. Oh, what's Jim doing? Dudes, get your stuff together. We're going to go and do a Tough Mudder. And they were quite livid at the beginning, but at the end of the race, they really, really enjoyed it. Tough Mudders are great for bringing people together, getting muddy, and you just lose all inhibition and you just have the most insane time. It really, really rules. These aren't plugs. I'm not getting paid dollar for this, but I'm getting paid cash. I expect cash delivered. Sanitized cash. No paper. I want plastic. Otherwise, it'll degrade. Say hi to Jay, please. He's too shy. CEC83. What's up, Jay? How are you? Are you well? I hope life is grand. We've got another 8 minutes until we start the quiz. It's so cool to have you all on. We've got 219 now people all on our quiz. This is super cool. Thank you all so much for coming in and playing. We're going to get busy in about 8 minutes time. This is really, really stylish. Nicholas Bartlett, how are you, my darling boy? All the way from Wareham Town. How's it going? Hey, what's going on, you cheeky little man? Paul Abley, fancy a shawarma? Do I? Hell ever. Take me back to Bahrain, my habibi, and take me for a shawarma. That would be insane. We shout out Fiona from Sodexo for her donation. Sodexo, Fiona, you're a legend. Thank you for doing what you're doing. You've done a cracking donation tonight. I don't know how much it was. If it was a £5, that's still very good. So if you have just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, the whole purpose is A, to learn, B, to learn, and C, excuse me, is to donate some money to the NHS, who are under pressure at the moment, and they need as much support and as love and as dollar as they can put into their back pocket. So above me here, Wallop. We had to check this because the way I'm looking at it is this is mirrored, so it says etanod, but it's actually donate. Don't go onto your search engine, go to Google, type in Jimmy's, NHS, and Just Giving. The first thing that pops up is our Just Giving page. Click on that, donate. That would be super, super cool. We need to find out our new total. Can you call out to Phoebe? Go to bed. She's being loud. Phoebe, can you shut the... could you please turn your volume down and just go to sleep? Yo, Jimmy, when we get through this pandemic, how about a big festival in the Purbex? Kingsley Flower. Now, that sounds like a plan. So we ran the Ride Club Rally a few years ago, which was super cool. It cost us an awful lot of money. And Steve, our finance guy, was livid. He actually pulled me to one side and had a proper, he had a real go at me. I was really upset. He didn't at all. Steve's the coolest guy. I'm going to give a personal shout out to Steve, the dinosaur of destiny. And dinosaurs do not die. This guy is going to keep rocking and rolling forever. He's like a machine. He's like the Terminator. I reckon if you peel back his eyelid, you'll definitely see like internal workings, mechanisms, metal, red lights. Who have we got? Oh, Sally Harris. This is the Sally Harris. Amazing. Sally Harris, one of the coolest people in Bournemouth. I beg your pardon, Flo and Arlo. I beg your pardon. This is very cool. 254 people in Josh's World, Jack World. Jack World. This is brilliant. Can you tell my dad he's going to lose? Yeah, Russ knew. You're going to lose, babe. You're out. Franch is correct. Franch is going to win. This is so good. Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hi, Steve. Maria, Ruben, and Beth here. Yes. What's up, Maria? What's up, Ruben? What's up, Beth? How's life? Hope you're well. Hope all is good. The fax, Jim. The fax machine is not working. I know. The live stream is working, but the fax machine isn't. If anyone does want to fax me, do we have a fax machine at work? We might even have a fax machine at work.
Yes.
Helen and Jordan are in the house doing the quiz with all the family in Leicester.
Woo!
Yeah! Little freestyle. We got in trouble earlier because we got this cat, the Japanese lucky cat.
This guy, hang on, this guy really wants you to look.
Emma Calvert and family. Emma, legend from Quilter, the Quilter posse. I don't know how many of you guys are in the house, but it's very, very cool to see you. Thank you very much for joining us. You guys have been donating like a heroes as well. We have a new total. We are 4 minutes from starting the quiz, and we are already we've already smashed our record. We wanted £1,000, which isn't a great deal, but it is a damn good deal, to be fair. And we're already on £1,505, which is really, really cool. So collectively, between 291 people, we've got £1,505. What do we need to play along, Alessandra? Okay, I will explain that as soon as we hit 8 o'clock, but I could actually just give you a very quick briefing right now. So what's going to happen is we're going to do our quiz. I'm going to turn this music down. I feel like I'm in some kind of club.
Thanks, G.
Here we are. A bit of silence. My God, it's just so hectic out there. One thing I haven't heard people say during this whole thing is, God, isn't it nice that the sun is shining? No one's commenting on the weather. It's always been the weather. You go outside. Hi, how are you doing? Bit cloudy, isn't it? Bit cloudy. And now it's like, hi, how you doing? Stay away. Fuck off. Back off.
Tell these guys to go against each other.
Jimbo, question. Should we be teaming up at home or going against each other? Sam, you can do whatever you want. Anyone can do whatever they want in this quiz. They can go wild. They can team up. They can be individual. They can grab each other's throats in the lounge. They can do whatever they want to do. There's no prizes for this quiz. The only prize is how much money we can donate to these dudes here. This beautifully printed NHS banner that we've got here. That's our prize, is to donate as much as we can to these guys. If we can reach like 5,000, that would be really, really cool. Between 319, there's 322 people on here. So let's just work out per household. Let's work this out. 5,000 divided by 325. That's £15 per household. So if you donate like in 3 goes, £5 each, that's not one big lump sum, which feels terrible. Split it between Monzo, Starling Bank, whatever you're doing. Split it between there. If we all chuck in 15 beans per household, I mean, there could be some adults in the same household. So that's nothing. That's like £7.50 each. And then we can wallop it straight up to £5,000. And then we'll all have a serious party. Do you understand? Like a proper party. Right, what are we on? We're on 7:59. Shout outs to Emma Lorraines and Adam McGovern. Callum English. Oh, Callum English, it's your birthday. Callum, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Callum. Well done. And Colin's family, how are you? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for joining us. We've got 340 people in the house. Also, get Jim to shout out Emma Calvert. I know, I've done it. This is brilliant. Emma, welcome again. You rule. Dan Corlett, head of food at Sodexo. Oh my, we got some players in the house. Like players. Player! Very cool. Right, we are on. We're very near 8 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 8 o'clock.
Jess and Omar. See you later.
Jess and Omar.
Hi, Jess.
Soph's here. How are you guys doing? We hope you're really, really well. We hope everyone's well. And this is it. This is the start of our rad quiz. Now, I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's rested and we're ready. Does everyone have? We're going to spend the next 10 minutes just explaining stuff. 5 minutes. Let's give it 5. All right, a minute. 20 seconds. Done. Fine. 1 tea towel. So, in preparation, ladies and gentlemen, will you please A, charge your glasses full of Jimmy's iced beer. Second of all, if you have logged in to YouTube, post your team name up in the comments box. It'd be lovely to see your team name. We'll give them shout outs. You know, we'll shout them out. We'll actually shout them. We'll just give them word like saying outs. We'll speak them out. We want some good names. And I don't want quiz on my face, okay? Because that's just, it's rude, it's wrong, and it's overdone. It is brilliant. If you do want to comment, obviously, you need to log in, Gmail account, whatever you do, that'd be great. Grab yourselves a beer, which we've done. Now the rules, where are the rules? Okay, the rules for our Jimmy's Club quiz, thank you very much if you have just joined us, 365 people, that's 1 person per every day of the year. You have just joined us, that's amazing. We're going to be starting our quiz very soon. So these are the rules for the quiz. Rule number 1, no cheating. There's no one here, no one in your lounge to like say, oh, you can't cheat. So don't go on Google, don't go on Yahoo, don't get your Britannica encyclopedia out. You just need to do this fair and square and honestly, because if we find out we're cheating, I will legally be able to drive over to your house and bow and arrow you through the garden, into your lounge, and into your back. I won't. Next, you're going to have to mark yourselves. So make sure you do have your pen and paper, and you'll know whether you've got the right answers or not when I do that. Any questions? Again, ladies and gentlemen, use the feed that we have. Make sure you're logged in. If you can't comment, then it's because you're not logged in. There's 10 sections of this quiz. So each section contains 5 questions and each section is a different topic. So we've got things like geography, eggs, stuff like that, which is quite fun. I'm going to give the answers once we've done 2 sections. So we'll do 2 sections, then I'll give the answers, you tally them up, and then we'll go on to the next section. Is that okay? Everyone nod. Good. If there are multiple winners, at the end, we're going to go, so who's got 50 out of 50? And everyone's going to go, me, because you're cheated. If you do have 50 out of 50, then that's great. It's going to go to a tie break. And the only way that you can win, you're not winning anything, remember, we're just donating to the NHS charities today. Good, good, good. The only way that you can win is the first person who puts the answer in the comments when we go to the tie break. And the tie break question is an absolute banger. Now, obviously, people can't go, yay! But hopefully everyone understands that. Is everybody ready to start the quiz? Ladies and gentlemen, the quiz has started. We're just to do a quick shout out for some of the greatest quiz names here. Team Schlongs, that's good. Schlongs, I would presume you're talking about genitalia. Fabulous. Quarantine quiz heads, you little cheekies, eh? Howdy. That's a great quiz name. Team Colton. Oh, Dan Coulter.
We just had a really good Tarantino one. It's gone.
Oh, quick.
It was like Quentin. It was like Quarantino.
Quentin Quarantino. Quarantino, Tarantino. Great one. That's fantastic. Can't fart with your tongue in there. What? Okay, right. We're going to start this quiz. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Right, number 1. First section, ladies and gentlemen, on the NHS. Question number 1. In what year was the NHS formed? In what year was the NHS formed? 418 people. That's not the year. It wasn't 418 BC. We've got 421 people in the house. Next question, question 2. We've got £1,705, ladies and gentlemen. We're nearly at 2,000, which is nearly halfway to 5. Sick. Question 2. Which current Minister of Parliament is responsible for the National Health Service? Bloody dogs outside in the garden, I swear to God. Which current Minister of Parliament is responsible for the NHS? Question 3. How many people are employed by the NHS? Is it A, 1.4 million, B, 12 people, or C, 1.6 million? Question again. How many people are employed by the NHS? Is it A, 1.4 million, B, 12 people, or C, 1.6 million people? I'll give you a moment to think about that one. Might be B. You don't put the answers in the comment box. You need to get a pen and paper. I mean, have you been listening to the rules? Pen and paper, grab a pen and paper, write these down. Oh my goodness. 409 people in the house. Remind me what we do with the answers. We got here late. Okay, Amanda, you are penalised for being here late. We are on all of the quiz questions. You just need to write down on your notes on your iPhone or Samsung Galaxy S5, or stick them on a notepad with a pen and paper and do whatever you want. I'm going to give you the answers after every 2 sections. So we've just done 1 section on the NHS. That's 5 questions. Let's move on to section 2, music. What was the name of the album by Rick Astley which featured the hit song "Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down, Never Gonna Run and Barrel"? Yeah. Once again, what was the name of the album by Rick Astley which featured the hit song Never? I'm not going to sing it again. Never Gonna Give You Up. Name me the album, please. Okay, question 2. In the Hall of the Mountain King is a classical track written by which composer? The song goes like this. Bum 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 bum. We've only done 3 NHS questions. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Let's go back to the NHS. Question 4. I'm really sorry. Got well carried away there. McDonald's is the largest employer in the world. Where is the NHS ranked? McDonald's is the largest employer in the world. Where is the NHS ranked? That's question 4 for the NHS. And question 5, which finishes the NHS round. As of September 2019, how many hospitals are there in the UK, including NHS trusts? Is it A, 957, B, 1,027, or C, 1,257? I'll give you the question again. As of September 2019, how many hospitals are there in the UK, including NHS trusts? 957 for A, 1,027 for B, or C, 1,257. Done. So NHS is done. Thank you for prompting me that I'd only done 3. This is the first time I've ever done this. I'm really nervous. Okay, just give me a break. Number 2. We've done our Rick Astley one, but I'm just going to do it again. What was the name of the album by Rick Astley which featured the hit song Never Gonna Give You Up? Question 2. In the Hall of the Mountain King is a classical track written by which composer? Question 3. This is a cracker. I wrote it. Slow down, okay? What was Will Smith drinking out of a champagne glass in the lyrics for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Is it A, apple juice, B, orange juice, or C, Dr. Pepper? The question again, question 3 for music. What was Will Smith drinking out of a champagne glass in the lyrics for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Was it A, apple juice, B, orange juice, or C, Dr. Pepper? We're moving on. We've got 404 people in the building. Question 4. Who won NME's Best Band of the Year 2020? Remember, we're not allowed to cheat. No cheating. The Wilmot G. B.
I think that's George or Dad.
Okay, the Wilmots, you cannot put the answer in the comments box. You just write it down on a piece of paper or use your notes. Okay, don't comment unless you just want to put something silly up. No answers, please. Happy birthday to Nick Wilmot, my father-in-law. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Dad!
Total hero. Okay, and so we're going to do that question 4 again. Who won NME's Best Band of the Year Award 2020? So we're nearly at the end of section 2. One more question to go. What is the name of the guitarist on Rod Stewart's album, Blondes Have More Fun? Oh, he used to be blonde. What is the name of the guitarist on Rod Stewart's album, Blondes Have More Fun? Okay, good. Those are our first 2 sections, and we are just about to announce the answers for the first 2 sections. So are you ready? Do you have your pen, your paper, your iPad, your tablet, your phablet, your whatever's in it? The NHS, here we go. The answers to the first 5 questions are: number 1, in what year was the NHS formed? The answer was 1948. That's 1948. Question 2, which current Minister of Parliament is responsible for the NHS? The answer is Matt Hancock, the Secretary of State for Health and Social Care. I mean, imagine that as a job. What do you do? So what do you do for a living, mate? Oh, I'm just the Secretary of State for Health and Social Care. What? Wow. Dude, Hancock, big up. We're raising you some dollar. Question 2, the answer to which, question 3, how many people are employed by the NHS? Is it A, 1.4 million, B, 12 people, or C, 1.6 million? The answer is A, 1.4 million people. Although that might have gone up in the last afternoon. It might be like 2 billion now, but it's A, 1.4. Get in there, Graham. Boom. Yes. Right. Question 4. McDonald's is the largest employer of the world. Smash a double cheesy, Luke. McDonald's is the largest employer in the world. Where is the NHS ranked? It's actually ranked 5th. 2nd is Walmart. 3rd is US Department for Defense. Guns, Trump. Guns. And 4th, the China People's Liberation Army. Wow. That's loads of dudes. How many points per right answer? This is a very good question. So for every right answer, you get, guess it, 1 point. And if there are multiple answers for one question, you also only get 1 point. So every question only has an answer. So if it's 3 parts to one answer and you only get 2 out of those 3 right, you lose the answer. And remember, be honest to yourself. Moving on. The final question for NHS. As of September 2019, how many hospitals are there in the UK, including the NHS trusts? Is it A, 957, B, 1027, 1027, or C, 1257? The answer is 257. Good. That's section 1 done. Moving on to section 2. We will do that at the very end of this one bit. On to music. So the answers for the 5 music questions are: what was the name of the album by Rick Astley which featured the hit song Never Gonna Give You Up? The album is Whenever you need somebody. Whenever you need somebody. I need somebody. We all need somebody. Somebody to love here. Okay, and second question. In the Hall of the Mountain King is a classical track written by which composer? That's Grieg, ladies and gentlemen. Grieg, Grieg. Almost like Cregan, but Grieg. Question 3. What was Will Smith drinking out of a champagne glass in the lyrics for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Apple juice, orange juice, or Dr. Pepper? So that's A, B, and C. A, apple juice, B, orange juice, C, Dr. Pepper. The answer is B, orange juice. Jus d'orange, Portugal. Moving on to question 4 of the music round. Who won NME Best Band of the Year 2020? You got it. It's Slipknot. Slipknot. So that's it. We've got to the end of the first round. So that's our first sections of the NHS and music done. We're going to have a small break to let you know that A, we are now on £1,879. Why would someone not do in increments of 5? Unless they did 14 or 9. Okay, that's fine. Anything over 5 would be great. That's brilliant. You're all doing amazing. This is fantastic. If you have just joined us and you haven't yet donated, make sure you do it now. Go onto Google and this is how you donate. Type in Jimmy's, NHS, and Just Giving into Google. It's the first thing that comes up. Click on that and donate some money. I missed the last 2. What do you mean I missed the last 2?
Question 5.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Question 5. Sorry, I'm just getting ahead of myself here. I need your help on this as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to slow you down. You're not looking.
Question 5. So question 5 for music. The answer for question 5 for music. What is the name of the guitarist on Rod Stewart's album, Blondes Have More Fun? The answer is Jim Cregan. Yeah, baby, it was me. It wasn't me. It was my uncle, Jim Cregan, which is my dad's brother. Have a domestic. Yeah, we are going to have a domestic in a minute. Beat you up. Yeah. So the name of the guitarist on Rod Stewart's album, Blondes Have More Fun, is in fact my uncle, Jim Cregan. Shares the same name with me. Kind of cryptic, but kind of fun too. So there we go. You've hopefully got all of your things on. What was the answer to question 5 on the NHS? The signal broke up. The answer to question 5 on the NHS was C, 1,257. Okay, we are moving on. History. We have our next 2 sections. Our first section of the second vivisectomy is history. Question 1. Which loved table sauce used to be sold as a cure for indigestion and, Nick Baines, diarrhea? Linda and Jeremy, you're in the house. Baring Road, parallel. We love you. We hope you're well. Love to Busty. Which loved table sauce used to be sold as a cure for indigestion and diarrhea? Question 2. In 1894, the Times newspaper estimated that by 1950, London would be 9 feet deep in what? All right. That is, in 1984, the Times estimated that by 1950, London would be 9 feet deep in what? Question 3 of history. In 16th century Britain, what tax was introduced for men? Was it A, wearing a beard, B, having hair longer than your shoulder, or C, exposing your wrists? In 16th century Britain, what tax was introduced for men? Was it A, wearing a beard, B, having hair longer than your shoulders, or C, exposing your wrists? Karen Matheson, go to bed. Number 4. Vicky Muggivan. Hi, how are you doing? We've got to carry on with the quiz. We love you. Question 4. In what year was London Bridge sold to the USA? Is it A, 1960, B, 1968, or C, 1974? Question again, in what year was London Bridge sold to the USA? Was it A, 1960, B, 1968, or C, 1974? And the last question of the history round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. What is believed to be the first town in England? Is it A, Colchester, B, Brighton, or C, give it up for Lincoln? Was it Lincoln on C? We don't know. What is believed to be the first town in England? Is it A, Colchester, B, Brighton, or C, Lincoln? Maybe next time stay off the beer. Maybe next time stay off the channel. What's the matter with you? Karen, come on. Cheer up. It's fine. It's Friday. Relax. Everything's fine. Chloe Cooper of Deal. Brilliant. Chloe, hi. Lovely to see you. Okay, we're moving on to our second section of section 2. Jimmy's. Right, this is a Jimmy's round. The inspiration for Jimmy's iced coffee was taken from which country? Finland, Australia, or Japan? So the inspiration for Jimmy's was taken from which country? Was it A, Finland, B, Australia, or C, Japan? Question 2 for the Jimmy's round.
Slow down. Should we get the music
Can
on in the background?
do.
Everyone's, I think, let people catch up.
Okay, everyone needs to slow down.
John Williams.
Where's John Williams? I can't keep up. Hi, so Leanne's chatting to Hannah. Okay, can't hear the questions. Right, we're going to slow down a little bit. Question 2. What was the first movie shown at Jimmy's Presents at the Regent Centre in Christchurch? What was the first movie shown at Jimmy's Presents at the Regent Centre in Christchurch? Regent Centre is the sickest cinema in the entire world. You need to come down here in Christchurch and Dorset. It is brilliant. Henry Devonport is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Henry? Big H. Hen Dog, he's here.
Yes, Henry. Hi, Hen.
Hi,
Hen.
Next question. Question 3 for Jimmy's. How many Jimmy's are sold? How many Jimmy's iced coffees are sold every second? Is it A, 1 a second? 2? Oh, sorry. B, is it 4? Or C, is it 10? How many Jimmy's are sold every second? Is it A, 1, B, 4, or C, 10? It's quite complicated. Question 4 of the Jimmy's quiz. Which country does Jimmy's source its coffee from? I'll read that again. Which country does Jimmy's source its coffee from? And last question. Cash. Last question of the Jimmy's round, which is Howard Schultz, who is Starbucks CEO, has taken a 12% stake in Jimmy's iced coffee. Is this true or is it false? Have we hit 2K?
Apparently.
We just hit 2K, ladies and gentlemen. This is the sickest thing in the entire world.
Woo!
You rule. Thank you so much. You guys have donated £2,000 so far, and we've still got a few more sections to go. We've just done our second 2 sections. So here we go. We're going to do our answers on our 5 history questions and our answers on our 5 Jimmy's questions. So here we go. The answers. History. Question 1. Which loved table sauce used to be sold as a cure for indigestion and Nick Bain's diarrhea? The answer is ketchup in the 1830s. So ketchup used to solve problems for when you used to have a real, Say hi to Dad again, he's boiling lobsters. Oh, God.
Mum says, can you start again?
Nick, yes, brilliant shout outs. Nick, it's your birthday. You're boiling lobsters. Fantastic, you vegan. Right. Section 2 on history. In 1894, the Times estimated that by 1950, London would be 9 feet deep in what? Horse manure. Those are those big brown balls that fall out of a horse's bum. Yeah, so in 1894, the Times estimated that in 1950, London would be 9 feet deep in horse poo. Little did they know. It was 10 foot. It was 9. So, question 3. In 16th century Britain, what tax was introduced for men? The answer was A, wearing a beard, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine being taxed for that. That's just ridiculous. Question 4. The answer to the question, in what year was London Bridge sold to the USA? The answer was 1968. 1968. Alessandro, that's a great comment. And the last question for history round was, what is believed to be the first town in England? The answer is Colchester, ladies and gentlemen. Colchester. Our next 5 questions are underneath the Jimmy's banner, ladies and gentlemen. So the inspiration for Jimmy's was taken from which country? That's right. It was Australia, mate. Ha, put another shrimp on the barbie. Australia. What was the first movie shown at Jimmy's Presents at the Regent Centre in Christchurch? The answer is The Big Lebowski. Yes. Best movie of all time. Very, very cool. Question 3 for Jimmy's, which is part 4. How many Jimmy's are sold each second across this planet? 4. Question 4. Which country does Jimmy's source its coffee from? The answer is Colombia. It's sourced from Colombia. And question 5 for the Jimmy's section is Howard Schultz, the Starbucks CEO, has taken a 12% stake in Jimmy's iced coffee. Is this true or is this false? The answer is false. There is no way that guy is getting any shares in our company whatsoever. So we have a new total, ladies and gentlemen. We are now on £2,078.75p. And my wife suggests that we all just go now for a quick wee break. I'm going to put on some music. We've got 2 minutes before we come to the next round. Quick, go to the toilet and do stuff to yourself.
Have you got a beer?
Let's pump these beats.
Do you want a beer?
I'd love a beer, yeah. Right. Rosie tapping.
Okay.
How you doing?
Am I allowed to wee?
Yeah, we're still live. Just go to the toilet. My wife's going for a wee. Karen Matheson. Really? What else are you talking about? There's Christchurches everywhere in the world. Not everywhere. In a few places there are. Christchurch where? Christchurch, Dorset, my darling. That's where we are. Oh, got it. Hi, let's say hi to Rory Jacks. Jacks K. Domestic going on here. Julie said ketchup. I said HP. Mick Wood. It's ketchup. I'm sorry. So, Mick Wood, you are in the horse manure that was going to be 9 foot under. Bull bags. Need to make a drink. Can we have a break? Yes, go and have your break. This is break time, people. We're going to be back in a couple of minutes. Go get yourself. Go get yourself a couple of drinks, ladies and gentlemen. We got Smirnoff Ice, £1.50. We got Bacardi Breezer's pineapple version for $1.75. We'll see you on the dance floor tonight. Go for it, we love it.
Is Mum on there? Can you
Yes.
see if Mum's on there?
Julie and Nick, are you here? Are you
Actually,
here?
Mum won't know how to write on there if she is. Hang on, let me just-
Macarena, Macarena, Macarena.
That's the total.
Columbia Wheeler, that is correct, Jack. New total 2,143. I'm going for a wee. I'm going to be right back. Sorry. Right, hopefully everyone's got their drinks. Can do a very quick pause. In the next 60 seconds, you're going to switch over to another browser. We're going to switch over to another browser, and you guys are going to search for Jimmy's, NHS, and Just Giving in your search engine. You're going to click on the first thing that comes up, which is our Just Giving page, and you're going to donate some money, because we are here for a very, very good reason. A, to learn. B, to learn. And C, to donate some money to the NHS charities. We're sat here, we're all doing okay. We've all got bank accounts with a little bit of money in or lots of money in. It would be super, super cool if you can spend the next 60 seconds. The person sat next to you on the couch, oh, go on, just do it. He's not going to go away. Just quickly. I'm just joking. Just give him a nudge, get on your phone and just get that link in and just do a little bit of donating. At the moment, we're on £2,143. We're doing really, really well. We're not halfway through the quiz yet, so let's say we are halfway through to making a load more money. If we can make it over £4,000, that would be the sickest thing ever. And I need you guys to do it. It'll be really, really cool if you can. So can you just quickly go online? Just do it like literally now. We'll play some music, get you in the mood to donate. This is donating dancing music. Here we go. Donate music. Oh God, where is it?
James Harris. Say hi to James. Hi, James!
James Harris, you've been right mopey this week.
No,
come on, mate.
I'm sure, yes.
Perk up. Who's putting 50 quid into the donation pot? Let me see 50 beans. Let's go. Let's chuck a 50 in. Hope you washed your hands. That's a very good question. I actually sanitized one level up. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. This is your donating time before we move on to our next section. Let's do this now. We've got another 30 seconds. Oh, the next two categories are absolute bangers. Can we have a shout out, Harrison Hall? Harrison Hall! You rule. Tom Hughes, please with my mum. What?
Geraldine, it's her 50th.
Oh, Geraldine, it's your 50th birthday. That means you donate £50 to the NHS. Yes, that'll be amazing. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. No, you don't have to. It's totally fine. even £5 would be amazing. We hope you're going to do it. Let's just keep on donating because it's Friday. Why not? Friday's donation day. We're going to phase out in true DJ style. Just like that. Magic. Right on. Okay, here we go. This is the third and final time I'm going to do this. My father-in-law, Nick, it's your birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Dad.
birthday, Nick. Love you. Hope your lobsters are amazing. Yeah, you're eating lobsters, enjoying.
In Jersey.
While we're here, slaving away over a hot club quiz. Okay, here we go. This is section... We're on 1, 2, 3, 4,
oh my God,
5.
total. Just click.
Section 5, we've got a new total, ladies and gentlemen. We've just bumped up another 200 quid. We're now on £2,338. You guys rule. Thank you so much for doing that in that break. That was amazing. Washing your hands is better than hand sanitizer. Apologies. I will go back and do my hands. Right, here we go. Our next section. This section is all on eggs. 5 questions on eggs. Here we go. Get your pens, your papers, your tablets, and your phablets out. Shows your phablet. Right. Question 1. When whisking egg whites for a tray of meringues, what term is used to describe the consistency needed for the egg white? Is it A, stiff peaks? Is it B, Peaky Blinders, or is it C, Twin Peaks? The question again, when whisking egg whites for a tray of meringues, what term is used to describe the consistency needed for the egg whites? Is it A, Stiff Peaks, B, Peaky Blinders, or C, Twin Peaks? Question 2. How long does it take to soft boil an ostrich egg? Is it A, 25 minutes, B, 35 minutes, or C, 50 minutes? That's 5-0. That question again, how long does it take to soft boil an ostrich egg? Is it A, 25 minutes, B, 35 minutes, or C, 50 minutes? Exceptional, cracking, the Wave Project, total, Graham, exciting. These are exciting. These are fantastic. Graham Balding, hey Nick, Waring. Okay. I don't know. Okay, question 3. How many eggs are in a baker's dozen? How many eggs are in a baker's dozen? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Question 4 of eggs. Would you rather have fried eggs or scrambled eggs for the rest of your life? You have to match my answer in order to be correct. So would you rather have fried eggs or scrambled eggs for the rest of your life? You have to match my answer to be correct. And if you don't eat eggs, then I'm afraid you lose. Very quick shout out to Velo Domestique. They are in the house. Dan Armstrong and the crew, we love you. Peace. You guys rule. Thanks for having us on your lockdown community radio today. It was super, super fun. We're going to move on to our next section before we give you the answers. So we have 5 more questions before we give you the answers to the previous 10. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could not answer in the comments, you're meant to just write this down or put it in your notepad or just keep it up here. Otherwise, people can steal your answers, and then the winners who don't win anything don't get to win anything. Our next question for eggs, before we actually move on to the next one. So this is question 5. CC are the initials for a premium egg producer who are famous for their Burford brown egg. What does CC stand for? Again, CC are the initials for a premium egg producer who are famous for their Burford brown. What does CC stand for? That concludes our eggs round, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to our next round of 5 questions. Eggs logs. Coffee. Now, worldwide, question 1, approximately how many tons of coffee are consumed each year? This is multiple choice. Is it A, 10 million, B, 15 million, or C, 20 million? So this is how many tons of coffee are consumed each year. Is it 10 million, 15 million, or 20 million? Nick and Emma Baines are in the house. Can you give a shout out to Nick Baines for keeping me in chocolate, please? Yeah, Tracy, we love you. Nick's mum brought out a sick book. Look it up on Amazon. It's super cool. Tracy Baines on Penguin. Big up.
Woo!
Super cool.
Well done, Tracy.
Right, so question 2 for coffee. According to an Ethiopian origin coffee, what animal became energetic after eating coffee cherries? According to an Ethiopian origin coffee, what animal became energetic after eating coffee cherries? Shout out to Rhea and Grob for starting work in hospitals this week. Rhea and Grob, well, is it Rob or is it Grob? I don't know, but Rhea and Grob, well done for starting work in hospitals this week. You rule. Thank you so much. There are so many amazing volunteers doing this amazing stuff. We're going to do another little donation thing in a minute straight after these next few questions. We have 3 more questions on the coffee round before we do the answers for both coffee and eggs. Right, so question 3. How is the world's most expensive coffee, Kopi Luwak, processed? Once again, how is the world's most expensive coffee, known as Kopi Luwak, processed? Question 4. for coffee. What year was the first coffee shop opened in England? Is it A, 1652, B, 1831, or C, 1923? What year was the first coffee shop opened in England? It's a multiple choice, ladies and gentlemen. Is it A, 1652, B, 1831, or C, 1923? And lastly, question 5 for coffee is, what 2 ingredients make up an affogato? One of my favorite things in the entire world. Oh, the question again, what 2 ingredients make an affogato? So that concludes those 2 sections. So we've just done 10 questions across 2 categories, one being eggs and the other being coffee. We are now going to give you the answers once I've just said this one thing. Happy birthday, Rob. You're 28 tomorrow. Dude, sick. Have the most amazing day in your garden. I'm sure it'll be awesome. The original Big Feastival crew. Oh, you're in! You! We love you guys. Big Feastival, sick. What a bunch of legends, and what a sick festival. We're now going to do our answers. So, eggs. The answers for eggs. Here we go. Question 1, the answer for when whisking egg whites for a tray of meringues, what term is used to describe the consistency needed for the egg whites? The answer is stiff peaks. Stiff peaks. Question 2. How long? I mean, Flora is
today.
Flora is 22 today. We love you, Flora. Rock and roll, Flora Dev. Question 2. How long does it take to soft boil an ostrich egg? Have you ever eaten an ostrich egg? Oh my God, they are huge. You see it come out. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It takes 50 minutes to soft boil an ostrich egg. 50 minutes in a pan. I mean, wow. Wow. You might need a Le Creuset pan to boil that up. Question 3. How many eggs are in a baker's dozen? Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is 13. The answer, 13. And last, is this right? Done that one. Done that. No, this is question 4. Would you rather have fried eggs or scrambled eggs for the rest of your life? The answer is scrambled eggs. Harriet Gorman, it's your 30th and Tamara's 32nd birthday tomorrow. So many people are being born at the moment or have birthdays at the moment. Your birthday is in July. Can you have a shout out? Amanda, of course you can. Amanda Denton. July the what? Let us know. That'd be great. That'd be super cool. Right, we're going to move on. Is that Victoria Turnbull? What's that? Arbor C. What do you want about? I don't really understand.
I don't understand.
Okay. And our last question for eggs, which is question 5. CC are the initials for a premium egg producer who are famous for their Burford Brown. What does CC stand for? The answer is Clarence Court. Yes, I knew it, got it. They are the best eggs in the entire world. I'm a fan of a happy egg and a battery egg. Any egg I'm happy with, but a Burford Brown, when you crack that, Sam Plank, you know what I'm talking about. Bright orange, wallop, straight into a roll, bang, double up yolks, all over it. Now, we're going into the answers for coffee. Now, bear with me. The answer to question 1 for coffee. Worldwide, approximately how many tons of coffee are consumed each year? The answer from the multiple choice questions, ladies and gentlemen, is 10 million tons. 10 million tons. Not 15, not 20, it's 10. I know a lot of you would have thought 20 because we all just drink so much coffee. We're so wild. Oh. Question 2. According to an Ethiopian origin coffee, what animal became energetic after eating coffee cherries? The answer is goats. A goat? Stout? No, a goat. A goat. A goat is the answer. Question 3 for coffee. How is the world's most expensive coffee, Kopi Luwak, processed? Can you believe this? The most expensive coffee in the world, ladies and gentlemen. It's digested and pooed out by wild civets, which are these like weird little animals. So they basically digest these coffee beans and it comes out of their bum, and then they roast them and grind them and then sell them to rich people who haven't got a clue about coffee, which is brilliant. Speaking of that, we've just launched this. Okay, moving on. The next question. What year was the first coffee shop opened in England? It's a multiple choice. The answer was 1652. 1652. Can you imagine the signage? There we go, 1652. Hi, can I have a flat white, please? They wouldn't have had a flat white. I don't know what coffee would have tasted like back then, but hey, that's the answer. 1652 was the year the first coffee shop was opened in England. And last question for the coffee round. What 2 ingredients make an affogato?
Just read these.
The answer is espresso and ice cream. If you haven't had it, get a scoop of vanilla ice cream and then pour an espresso shot on the top and then just cram it in your ear. It is honestly fire. It's lit, it's peng, it's all those cool kid words. Should have been sloths. Oh dear. Oh well. Okay, so that's those answers done. We are going to spend the next minute doing a few shout outs. We're going to play some music and we're going to donate some more money because that's what we do here. So we've done, how many rounds have we done? Let's count this up. We've done questions on the NHS. We've done questions on music. We've done questions on history and jimmies. We've done questions on eggs. We've done questions on coffee. And our next 2 sections are on Disney and films, ladies and gentlemen. So get prepared. If you want to go and have a quick wee-wee or a quick poo-poo, or you want to go and throw up, or whatever you want to do, that's absolutely fine. But also one thing you must be doing right now, just as much as we need a wee, we also need to donate. So our grand total, oh my, here comes our new total. Are you ready? £2,828.51. Dudes, this is the sickest thing ever. We got 356 people in the house. Thank you so much for joining us. This is so cool. We are so nearly near £3,000. I am like super pumped about this. We've got £172 to go until we've reached 4,000, which is 3,000, which is just really cool. We're going to spend the next minute just jumping online again, just chucking another £5 in. You would have spent a £5 in the pub anyway, or a £5 on a dirty kebab, or a £5 on something on eBay that you didn't need, or a £5 topping up your Amazon Prime account. So just get busy. Let's just donate a tiny little bit more. That'll be really cool. Thanks again so much for joining us. This is the Jimmy's Club Quiz. We're stoked you're here. And we're going to crack on in just a minute. We're going to let people finish their wheeze. Have a little stretch.
Hendo's on. Simon Henderson wants you to dance.
Simon Henderson wants me to dance. Where are you, Simon? You cheeky.
He's gone. He's up the top.
Jim, will you dance? I will dance for you to raise money. Simon, now get in that pocket. That's 50 quid, Simon. You got to chuck that 50 in immediately. Here goes 100.
Got to do something more jazzy for 100.
More jazzy.
Do the floss. Do the kit floss.
Here's my dancing. Hopefully we'll see that skyrocket through another £1,000. Come on, Simon. Hendo the man. You're right, Maddie P.
Catch up on some of those.
Right, we've got a couple of things to say. We've got the Alcock and Uren families. Hi, guys. Welcome. Arnold, you have a massive head, as in this one. Arnold, I love you. It's great to see you in the background on Skype sometimes. Helen Gorman, how are you? Great that you've joined us. You rule. It's very, very kind. Paul Smith, happy birthday. Fashion designer is in the house. Love your gear. Love your wear. Spring summer this year is looking absolutely fab. Carly Muggavan, how are you? Muggivan. I'm not really sure how to do your surname, but I think it's great. It's a good starting point at the pub. So, babe, how do you say your surname? What else have we got on here? Have we just gone up again on our total?
Yeah.
2,828. No, it's the same. Oh, 2,800. Yeah, it's the same. Brilliant. Well, that song's finished. We're going to pause. Bang. Right. Back in the room. It's iced coffee time. Dab for the topless gaffer. Topless gaffer, we love you. Check this out. This is our new flat whites, just launched in certain stores across the UK. Waitrose, Tesco, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's out there, okay? But it tastes amazing. Right. Our next two sections are Disney and films. So question one for Disney, ladies and gentlemen. Question one, what year was Walt Disney born? A, 1901, B, 1911, C, 1921. That was what year was Walt Disney born? Was it 1901, 1911, or 1921? Question two. Where are the 6 Disney castles located in the world? This is 1 point for all 6, remember. Where are all 6 Disney castles located in the world? Write them down. Somewhere. Poole, Christchurch, Milton Keynes, Winnersh, Reading, Totnes. Could be that many. Question 3. What was Mickey's name going to be originally before Walt's wife changed it to Mickey? What was Mickey's name going to be originally before Walt's wife changed it to Mickey? Let us know. Don't let us know. Just write it down. Don't put it in the comments box. Question 4. According to Wikipedia, how many Disney films are there from 1937 to the end of this year? Is it A, 360, B, 400, or C, 440? The question again, according to Wikipedia, how many Disney films are there from 1937 to the end of this year? Is it A, 360, B, 400, or C, 440? Bobby Northwood, how are you doing? We love you. We love you. Question 5 for Disney. In the Aladdin song, how many golden camels does Prince Ali have? He's got golden camels and a peacock. He's got 63 feathers. Darling, I love the feathers. The question again, in the Aladdin song, how many golden camels does Prince Ali have? We're going to move on to our next section, which is films. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just done our 5 Disney questions, and now here are our 5 on films. Question 1, I will just announce after we've just given you a brand new total. Our new total, ladies and gentlemen, for the NHS charities while all this crap is going on. It's not going on, it's just life. is £2,923. That's all because of you guys. Everyone who's tuned in, you guys are the ones that are doing this. So thank you so much. This is really, really cool. We're going to move straight into our film round. Oh, we have just broken our 3K mark. So our head of marketing, Steph, has just told us we just smashed £3,000, ladies and gentlemen. This is all going to go to super, super cool stuff. So thank you so much for joining us. You guys rule. We're going to go on to our film round. Question 1 for films. How many films has Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in, according to Wikipedia? That's how many films has Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in, according to Wikipedia? Is it A, 32, B, 51, or C, 76? 32, 51, or 76 for how many films Arnie has starred in, according to Wikipedia. Question 2. On IMDb, what is the highest rated film? IMDb stands for International Mandate of Debt Bureau. What is the highest rated film on IMDb? Okay. Just going to slow down a little bit. So you guys are just chilling. Quite a few of you just saying, oh, I just need you to slow down. These are all done. Helen Gorman has been spoken to. Topless Gaffer. Paul Smith, we've done happy birthday to him. He's brilliant. Gemma Hendicott. Gemma's in the house. Yeah, G-Banger. Yeah, we've done Topless Gaffer. We've done the Bournemouth Quarantine crew. Region Centre crew. Big up. We love you. Very, very cool. Yeah, Hendo, we've spoken to him too. He's brilliant. Right, we're going on to our third question for the film round. So we've done our Arnold Schwarzenegger question and we've done our IMDb, the highest rated film question. Please repeat question 3. We haven't done question 3 yet, my dear sister. Please hang the fire. Question 3. In the film The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? What a question. What a movie. In the film The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? And whatever happens, he's going to show him how deep the rabbit hole goes. Question 4. Soph whispering a little creepy.
Sorry, Graham. He's not listening to me.
Soph's just whispering at me while we're trying to read questions.
You're not looking at your notes.
Okay. Recap on how to donate. Before we jump into question 4, quite a tricky one, make sure you donate. We have just smashed the £3,000 barrier. Sound clash, please. 3,000. Done. Okay, question 4. Now, this is a die-hard question for all you die-hard fans out there. What's the skyscraper called in Die Hard? And I will only accept the absolute correct answer. Answer. What's the skyscraper called in Die Hard? Question 4 for the film category with Graham Norton. It's question 5. What are the last 4 words spoken on the film Point Break? Oh, I know this one. I know this one. I know it. I've seen it. It's such a great film. Oscar and Oliver, Sweet 16. Oscar and Oliver, Sweet 16, baby. Are you guys twins? What's the deal? Tell me. Put it in the comments box. Would love to know what your plans are. Are you going to be out in the garden? Beth is going to be 40 next week, but I don't think she wants people to know that. 40 is not the number you want to be letting people know. I mean, 40. I'm 40 next year. Woo! Shout outs to me. Woo! 40 next year. Sam Scott smells. Sam, you stink, mate. Get in the shower, innit? Eh? Okay, so those are our film questions all done. So we've done Disney and films, and we're about to give you the answers to all of those. Wayne, cherry bottom. Is your bottom actually like a cherry? Don't know. Okay, let's move on. So the answers for the 5 Disney questions are: what year was Walt Disney born? The answer is 1901. Oh, God, I thought it was 1911. It was 1901. Question 2. Where are the 6 Disney castles located in the world? There's only 1 point for all correct answers. So if you give me 5 correct and 1 incorrect, mark yourself down as a 0-pointer, okay? Be honest. The 6 are Florida, California, Paris, Tokyo, Shanghai, and Hong Kong. That's Florida, California, Paris, Tokyo, Shanghai, and Hong Kong. Question 3. What was Mickey's name going to be originally before Walt's wife changed it to Mickey? The answer is Mortimer. Walt wanted to call Mickey Mortimer before his wife changed it. I mean, good choice, actually. Mortimer's. It's a great name. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Question 4. According to Wikipedia, how many Disney films are there from 1937 to the end of this year? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is 440. 440, Apollo 440. 440. And the final answer for the Disney section, question 5. In the Aladdin song, how many golden camels does Prince Ali have? He's got 75 golden camels. 75. 75. Imagine the weight. Oh my God. Is that 1 hump or 2? I don't know. But there we go, 75. Now, films. Here are our 5 answers for films. Question 1. How many films has Arnie starred in according to Wikipedia? The answer for that is 51. 51. Arnie has starred in 51 films according to Wikipedia. Question 2. On IMDb, what is the highest rated film? Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite films of all time. It's The Shawshank Redemption. Yes. Yes, it is. Dr. Bridgman, thank you. Loving from the quiz from the doc and I. Gail Miller, thank you. And thanks to the doc. We love you. Jess Smith, time to go to bed. This day, next year, getting hitched. So Steph, our head of marketing, and her epic fiance, Ryan, this time next year, they're getting hitched. It got postponed from this month to next year, and the party's going to be double. It's going to be so insane. It's going to be awesome. And you guys are so cool of how you've handled it during this thing. We love you, dudes. You rule. Sam Plank shouted you out. I'll always shout you out. I love you. You're a very, very good dude. We're going to move straight into question 3 on films. In the film The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? Ladies and gentlemen, he takes the red pill. That's correct. Question 4. What's the skyscraper called in Die Hard? Ladies and gentlemen, I need the exact answer. I will not accept anything less than Nakatomi Plaza. It's not Nakatomi Tower. If you mark yourself correct for tower, you are in trouble. It's the Nakatomi Plaza. And lastly, question 5 for films. What are the last 4 words spoken on the film Point Break? Sam Plank, I'm expecting you to know the answer to this. The last 4 words for Point Break are, he's not coming back. He's not coming back. Donnie, the absolute dog. Right. So there we go. Those are the answers for those ones, which is awesome. Lols and Samo from Surrey. You guys are tuned in from Surrey. Can anyone let me know who's the furthest person away? Bearing in mind we are in Christchurch in Dorset,
It's
just
Lou.
near Thingy. Thomas Tripp. Jim, big shout out to you. The team at the Thomas Tripp pledge 100 quid. Yes! Thank you so much. You guys rule.
That's so kind.
Thank you. I don't know if that's our biggest, but 100 is a whopper. Thank you so much. That's just the coolest thing. We needed a new grand total. I don't know how we find it out. Have you been sent a new grand total? We got one here. Is this our latest?
3158.
£3,158, ladies and gentlemen, is the latest amount that we are on. So we're merely like
Romania.
740 quid away.
Gavin's in Romania.
740 pounds away from £4,000, which is super cool. We've got a dude from Romania in the house. Where are you?
Gavin
Fejant Fajaji. Gavin, dude, you've tuned in from Romania. We hope you're really well. That's really, really cool. Lyndon Smith, can you say happy 50th birthday to Jason? Sorry, I missed it. Here we go again.
Scott.
Happy birthday, Jason. You rule. Thank you so much. Scotland, Kimbo Slice. Right, so we've just done that round. Guys, if you want to go and have a wee, recharge your glass, grab yourself a nice coffee, grab yourself a beer, do whatever you want. Bosnia, I know, message has been retracted straight away. Grab yourselves a drink, go to the loo. We're going to come back for our next 2 rounds, and I'm just going to let you know what they are. We've just done Disney and films. We now have our last 2 rounds, which are sport and geography. We'll let you come back in a minute. We're going to just do a very quick announcement on how you guys can donate. Nick Waring is going to go and make a coffee cola. Oh my God, it's so good. If you guys have been on our web store today, which reopened for online orders only, we're doing our cases of flat whites, we're doing our standardized coffee, and we're also doing our coffee cola. They're on a 3 for 2 deal at the moment, which is really rare. And if you haven't tried it, this is a spanking new thing, which is our coffee cola. And if you add a little bit of bourbon or a bit of spiced rum to this, it's a pretty exceptional cocktail. And it's free delivery over 15 quid. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. But this product is the bomb. Imagine like a stupidly fire Coke. That's what we're doing. It's very, very cool. So while we're here, we are doing very well. We've got £3,158 going to NHS Charities. Yeah! Which is really, really cool. If you can just chuck in another tenner, chuck in another fiver, Gemma Hendicott, I am looking at you. Chuck in a fiver. And if everyone does a fiver, that's really, really cool. All you got to do is search for Jimmy's, search for NHS, and search for Just Giving in the same bar, and just chuck in another fiver, or just do £1, or do £10, or just do 100 quid. This month, no one's spending any money on anything, so you might as well be broke by the end of it by spending money on good stuff. That would be super cool if you can do that. We're going to be back on in just a couple of minutes. Rock and roll. Hope everyone's back from their wee break.
That was too quick, Jim. People take longer than that to wee.
How long do people take to have a wee?
Longer than that.
Do we need to wait another? We'll just wait a little bit longer.
Just give him a minute.
Helen McLennan. Helen McLennan. That's a great name. Helen McLennan, coffee cola ordered today, but needs to arrive soon as the whiskey is running out. Ian is taking no prisoners. Oh, Ian, come on. Ian McLennan. Ian McEwen. Ian McLennan. Jimmy's Cola and Jack Daniels sounds mega. That's a cracking shout. We need to give that a little whirl. Hi, Bartlett family. Thought I'd gotten away with that. Jim, you've sent the dog to sleep. We need dog squeaks to wake him up. I can't do dog squeaks. I can do... What can I do? I can't really do much. The dog's gone for a poo. Brilliant. So Mick Wood's dog has gone for a poo. This is brilliant. Right, we're going to go straight into our next round. Music is going off. Here we go. Right. On our final 2 rounds. Sport, 5 questions. Geography, 5 questions. Sport, here we go. Question 1. What is the oldest sport in the world ever? What is the oldest sport in the world ever? Question 2. Who currently holds the Women's World Heptathlon title? That's 5 disciplines in one race, or one thing. Who currently holds the Women's World Heptathlon title? Question 3. What age was the youngest person ever to win an Olympic gold medal? That's what age was the youngest person ever to win an Olympic gold medal? Buster, I can't talk dog language.
I might be poo.
Kush isn't booing. Right. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Jason.
Question 3. Sorry, question 4. In the 2018 World Cup final, Luke, you better know the answer to this. What was the score between France and Croatia? Question 4 again. In 2018 World Cup final, what was the score between France and Croatia? Jamie Miles, I'm expecting you know the answer to this. Nethersol, Sam, come on, you footy people. And question 5. Which country tops the world rankings for curling? Not curling one out, just curling. Which country tops the world rankings for curling one out? Those are the 5 questions. Please say hello to Katie Clarkson from December 19. Katie Clarkson from December 19. Big up. West Side. Brilliant. Lovely to see you. Melina Grant, you're not meant to put the answers in the comments box, my love. You're meant to put it on a piece of paper or in your notes. And it's the wrong answer anyway, but that's absolutely fine. Thank you for coming. What sport? David Hull, what are we talking about here? I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, what's the oldest sport in the world was question 1. We're moving on to our final round, which is geography. We have 5 questions on geography, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great question. Question 1. Which of these is not, and I repeat, which of these is not a real UK village? Bell End, Brown Willie, or Titty Swell? Which of these is not, I don't mind asking this question twice, which of these is not a real UK village? Bell End, Brown Willie, or Titty Swell? So which one of those isn't a UK village? Tense times. Question 2. Which is taller, Trump Tower or the Empire State Building? Question 2 for geography. Which is taller, the Trump Tower or the Empire State Building? Done that one. Bert, Amelia, and Alex from team leader Tara. Hello, Bert, Amelia, and Alex from team leader Tara. Team leader Tara, you are the best team leader in the world. We love you. You rule. Okay. Yeah, Dave Hall, we got you. You were sorted. Thank God you've got Sarah by your side. Otherwise, you'd be completely and utterly useless. Okay, we're moving on to question 3 for geography. This is our near penultimate question for the entire of the Jimmy's Club quiz this Friday. Started at 8 o'clock, live here on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. Question 3. According to research by Forbes in 2019, what world city is mentioned the most in song lyrics? According to research by Forbes magazine in 2019, what world city is mentioned the most in song lyrics? Oh, Mum and Dave from the White Bear, local Southbourne crew, we love you. Peace. Love your bar. Love your efforts. Love everything. Yes, Steph and Luke, I will do that in just a moment. Question 4. This is the penultimate question for the entire quiz, ladies and gentlemen. Steph, can we have an update, please, on our latest figures? Question 4. Where will you find the world's oldest lake? Where would you find the world's oldest lake? Imagine how old the water is in the world's oldest lake. Just to give you an idea, it's between 25 and 30 million years old. If you were going to drink from there, you would need a serious Brita water filter. But okay, we're moving on. Oh, Gaz, Riley, what are you doing putting the answers in the comments box? I mean, goodness sake. Heaven's sakes. Hen dog, everyone watching. Yes, everyone. Tetra Pak! Right. What are we doing? Can we get a shout out to all of us around the laptop? Yes, so this is the Devonport crew. We love you all, representing in Jersey, the Big J. Love it. You guys rule. We are moving on to our final question of the quiz, ladies and gentlemen. So get ready to start tallying up your stuff and donating like mad men and women and people. Last question of the quiz. Here we go. How far was the longest journey ever to be done on foot? Wearing Nike Air Max, of course. That question again, how far was the longest journey ever to be done on foot? Was it A, 19,019 miles, B, 10,046 miles, or C, 7,465 miles? So how far was the longest journey ever to be done on foot? Is it A, 19,019, B, 10,046, or C, 7,465 miles? Woo! Give yourselves a very quick round of applause. Oh, Deck, is it your mum's birthday? Deck's mum rules.
Happy birthday, Deck's mum!
I know a great present that you can get your mum, Deck, and that's a 30, maybe even 50 quid donation to these guys right here. You know you want to. She doesn't want like new Stussy branded t-shirt, mate. She just wants to know that the NHS are being looked after. That would be great. Team Lynn, the girls from Team Lynn girls. Hello, how are you? Lovely to see you.
Is that Line?
Oh, Lynn.
And hi to Rickster.
And Rickster, of course. Rickster, hi, how are you?
No, that's say hi. They want to say hi to Rick.
Hi, someone says hi, yay and hi to Team Rickster. What's up, you guys? Brilliant. This is amazing. Can we have another total, please? I don't know where we're at. Where are we at? We don't know where we're at. Okay, we're going to have a very quick toilet break. So toilet and tally, ladies and gentlemen, the two T's, alliteration use here to the max. We need you to go to the toilet. We need you to tally up your totals. In fact, I need to do the answers first. Let's do these answers. I was just jumping the gun there. let's go straight into the answers for sport and geography. So question 1 of sport. Here are the answers. So this is section 9. What is the oldest sport in the world? The oldest sport in the world, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact wrestling. The oldest sport in the world is wrestling. Question 2. Who currently holds the women's world heptathlon title? Here comes a mouthful of a name. With a double barrel surname like this, you just want to keep it monosyllabic for the first name, but they've gone big. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Katarina Johnson-Thompson. That's Katarina Johnson-Thompson. Katarina, if you're here, you rule, donate. Donate your liver. Katarina Johnson-Thompson currently holds the world's heptathlon title, super fit in it. Question 3, what age was the youngest person ever to win an Olympic gold medal? 3 weeks old. It wasn't 3 weeks. It was 13 years old. It was Marjorie Gestring. If it's pronounced G-string, that's weird. In 1936 for springboard diving. Fact. You didn't know that. Okay, question 4, the answer to in the 2018 World Cup final, what was the score between France and Croatia? 4-2 to France. France won 4-2, not 3-1, 4-2. 4-2. 4-2. And last question of the sport round. Which country tops the world rankings for curling? 1 out. Which country tops the world ranking for curling? 1 out. The answer is Sweden. Sweden, that's right. The Swedes have nailed it. They smash curling. 1 out. Curling, just curling. 1 out. And the answers to the very final round, ladies and gentlemen. For the geography round, we have question 1. The answer to which of these is not a real village? Not a real village is Titty Swell. Titty Swell is fake, ladies and gentlemen. The 2 towns that are real, which I take great pleasure in announcing, are Bellend, which is in Worcestershire, and Brown Willy is in Cornwall. Cracking town. Love it. So yeah, Titty Swell is fake, but Bellend and Brown Willy are real. So if you've been there, you'll know you've been there. Question 2 on geography, the answer for the tallest, or which is taller, Trump Tower or the Empire State Building. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is Trump Tower. Donald Trump. Have you been to Bellend? Maybe he could be the mayor of Bellend. That'd be cool. Fantastic. Trump Tower. Well done. Yeah, well done, Trump. It's not as big as Burj Khalifa in Dubai, though, is it, Donald? Huh? Yeah. So that's question 2. Question 3. These are 3 more questions to go before we end this quiz. According to research by Forbes in 2019, what world city is mentioned the most in song lyrics? The answer is New York. Ya la 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 la. New York. I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? It's a dope city. Penultimate question. The answer to the penultimate question is, where would you find the world's oldest lake, which is approximately 25 to 30 million years old? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Russia. That's where you'd find the world's oldest lake, and it's called Lake Baikal, or Baikal. Baikal. Lake Baikal. It's in Russia. So there's your answer. And ladies and gentlemen, the final answer to the quiz. Before we give this final answer, we need to give you our latest update on our figures. Where are we at? We are on. So far tonight, we wanted to raise £1,000 for the NHS. So far tonight, we have done. So, do you want to announce? Come in. Come on, Christ. I mean, goodness me. Sophie's going to announce the total so far. It needs to go up a little bit more, and then we'll be there. But so far, we are on
3,378.
Woo! Okay, so that's really good. That's really, really cool. In just, I mean, how long have we been going? We've been live for nearly 2 hours now, hence why I can't even feel my own throat anymore. Okay, we need to give the final answer. Here we go. The final answer is, how far was the longest journey ever to be done on foot when they could have got an Uber? The answer is 19,019 by a guy called George Meehan in 1988. It took him 2,425 days. Sounds like Forrest Gump, but the lazy version. So that's good. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our quiz. We now need to know who here, who is logged in, because the only way we're going to know who's actually got all 50 points correct is whether you can put it into the comments box. So we're going to leave it for a minute for everyone to either log in if they have to. Auction my hat and shirt. Yeah, I'll do that for 100 quid. No problem. If it goes up in 100 quid in the next 5 minutes, you can have my hat and shirt. That's a problem. I'm not taking them off live. I could. I've got another t-shirt underneath. Okay, so who here has 50 out of 50? Pop it in the comments box.
These are
so far, so Dave Smith's got 1 out of 50. Good. We got 17 out of 50, 22, 24, 20, 25. 21, 19. You're also honest. This is amazing. You could have even just said 30 and you're still losing, but you're brilliant. 17, 12. Kieran Scott, Kieran Short Media. You're the dude who did our sick film. We love you. Thank you very much. 20 out of 25. Pluck my, what, Dave? You got a whole 15. Steve McKay, 25 in it. 56. Brilliant. Well done. 24, 30. 5 out of 50. 35. All right, we've got 35.
No, 42 is the highest.
Who's 42? Steve.
It's gone. No, 63.
63 out of 50.
Clyde.
Well done, Jim and Soph. All else involved. Brilliant. What have we done? 23, 24. So basically a zillion. Well done, Charlie. 24, 18, 17. Okay, so, all right, we've got Amanda Denton on 49. Can you write Amanda Denton down, please? Amanda Denton. Amanda Denton, I'm not sure. I believe you put, you are the highest. And if you're telling the truth, that's great. And if you're lying, who knows what's going to happen to you? Bad karma. Oh, God, you're going to be in trouble. 11. Alessandro Cataneo. 50 out of 50. I'm not sure. I believe you. Mady Hooper. 666. Love that. That's very, very cool. Clyde cheated. Good. 23, 24, 188 out of 50. Well done, Linda. Okay. It seems there isn't a tie break, but we're going to do the tie break anyway. And the way that we're going to do this is we're going to ask one last final question. And the person who puts the answer in the comments box first wins a hat. This hat,
Charlie.
It'll be a fresh one, but I'll send you a hat. The question is, here we go. In Cockney rhyming slang, get ready to type this down. What does sticky toffee mean in Cockney rhyming slang? Sticky toffee means what? Whoever puts the answer in the comments box first is the winner. Hat. What are you talking about? Coffee.
Pete.
Pete Riley.
Pete Riley got it. Well done, Pete.
Pete. Oh, look, all these ones that say coffee. You're all too late. Oh, Pete Riley, you are the winner. before we go, literally just before we go, this is so ridiculous. The Excel in London, which used to be a conference hall for machinery goods, Exotica, 2020 nuts and bolts, the Caravan and Motorhome Show has been turned into a hospital because shit's going down. We need to support these people as much as possible. Before you sign out, one little note, one little £10 note, chuck it in. We just want to end on the 4K. There's not much to go. There's like a few £100 left. There's 296 people in the building. We're on 3378. So we're just going to do a little bit of maths. We're going to do 4,000 minus 3378 equals 622. 622 divided by 294 people online. Okay, everyone has to put £2 in. £2 and 11p. Please, can you just put £2 and 11p in so we can get to £4,000? I'm going to put some music on. We have to get this. This is it. Before you go, just put your £2 in, then we can celebrate and then we can all go to bed. Knackered. Come on. Let's just have it.
It's called Nightingale, the hospital.
Oh, it's called Nightingale, the hospital. They're putting 4,000 beds in there and they're making it in like 2 weeks. These people are working day and night and we're sat here watching some bald weirdo with his really, really pretty lady, Sophie, talk about fun stuff. And I really, really want you guys to put in it's £2 each out of the 290 people that are involved here. Let's please, £2. A hat for £2.11. No, you're not getting a hat for £2.11. That's not even what it costs at cost. At cost, it costs less. I mean, more, maybe like 4. Here we go. We're going to keep on checking these. Where are we at? Come on, we just need £2 off each person that's in this room. Let's just get it to £4,000. This will just be...
Charlie Hall, take it off. Just take your shirt off.
Right, shirt's coming off. I don't do shitty jobs. That's great. What room was it? All 5 of us doing it right now. A hat for £2.11. £2, take your clothes off. Right, I'm going to take my t-shirt off. T-shirt's coming off. There we go. 275 people left. Hopefully they put their £2 in. There we go.
Thank you, Henry.
Thank you, Henry.
Thanks, Hendog.
There are 5 of you in that household, so I expect that to be £10 at the least. Come on. Let's do this. There's no room 362. What do you want about? I haven't got a clue. What room are you in? What do you mean, what room am I in? Okay, we need our new totals. What are our new totals? Right, I'm going to search this myself. We haven't got long. Right, I'm going to search this myself. Jimmy's iced coffee.
Lori.
NHS. Just Giving. I'm typing this in by myself. Just Giving fundraising.
Say thank you to Luke. Luke Mackin.
Oh, Luke, you legend. I love you, man. We're on 3,571. We've got 430 more to go.
Nicky B. 125.
That wasn't my ball bag in an egg cup, Nicky B. Right, we're on 3,571. We've got just over £400 to go.
Liv,
We've still got 271 people in.
Thanks, Liv.
Yes, Liv, you legend. Another 5 done. You've done it, Simon Henderson.
Thank you, Maddie.
Simon Henderson, when you say you've done it, do you mean you've knocked it up to £4,000 or you just put £2 in? Simon Henderson, you have 8 children and a lovely wife. So that's 10 of you in the household. 10 times 2 is 20. Double it's 40. Times by 10 is 400. You're done. Here we go. We're going to refresh.
Sarah.
With 3,710. Come on! We've got 290 left to get to 4,000. Come on, we can do this. Don't go. There's 260 people left. I'm going to do this right now. I'm donating. Let's go. Bang.
So exciting.
This is sick as balls. Come on. Show me.
It's like
30 quid.
relief.
Bang. Whop it in there. 30 beans. Email.
Elvino did flow.
Elvino did flow, ladies and gentlemen. We are supporting good people, great people, doing fun stuff. Continue. Let's go. Yes, make sure you add gift aid, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, opt me in. Happy to share my details. Donate with Apple Pay. I can't do this with a sweaty thumb. Let's try this.
Alice! Alice! Shout Alice. Alice!
£34. £34 is gone from my account. Let's go again. We're going to just do a refresh. Hang on. Thanks for donation. Done. Help us raise more money. How many have we got left in the building? We've got 255 folks. Come on. There we go. Right. Let's do this window again.
Mortgage chapter. Mortgage.
Jimmy's Eyes Coffee. NHS. Just go on to Jimmy's Eyes Coffee. NHS.
Lee Taylor. Thank you,
Just
Lee Taylor.
Giving. On Google. You guys rule. Where are we at?
3843.
3,903. We are £97 away from £4,000. Come on! Come on! We're so nearly there. This is so sick. You guys are the best. Cherries Stray, I love you and James so much. You are the most favourite people.
Pleasure, Howard and James.
Rick Exley, 3,888. You're too late already. We are now 3,903. What's this? Quiz competitor and quiz master in Drunken Night Shock Horror. Gabe, who are you? I love you. Forget the shock. Let's go for the horror. We've done it. 4,000, ladies and gentlemen!
Alex and Juju!
You guys are sick. Thank you.
So exciting. Thank you.
4Gs, £4,009. You can keep going if you want. Holy balls. We only wanted a G. Thank you.
That's
Woo!
so lovely.
Sick. For 2 hours and 6 minutes of listening to me. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but you did, and it's you guys that did it. Thank you. You rule.
Well
Thank you, Soph. My get in. Thank you, honey. That's super cool. You guys are the best. We might do this next week, and rather than spending your dollar going to pubs, we can spend dollar on getting this shit sorted.
John still wants you to take your clothes off.
And then we can all go out and play. That would just be super cool. We'll see you outside soon. Thank you very much, guys, for doing what you're doing. 4,009 is rad. I think there might even be a brand new total. We're going to have a little look.
Thank you to
It's just
everybody
jumped.
that's turned up.
It's just jumped up again. It's 4,159. To all of the people that have joined us, to all the 250 people left in the room, thank you so much for joining us. You've been amazing. We've just raised some really fun money for a stupidly cool cause. Everyone banging pots and pans and clapping outside their houses every Thursday. For everyone listening to what we've got to do, you guys rule. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the other side. Take care. Peace.
Alex.
Keep donating. Stay happy. Stay rad. Always wash your hands. Stay at home. Protect the NHS. Save lives.
Thanks, Nick.
Peace. See you later.
Thank you, James.
Love you
Bye,
all.
James.
Bye.
Bye, Graham. Bye.